Before start, we should know the importance and benefit of plants in our life and environment. They provide everything we need to live a healthy life. Because of these plants, our planet is known as the green planet. Some of the important roles of plants are: provide oxygen. It is the most precious factor provided by plants. Without it, there will be no life on Earth. We get fresh oxygen to breathe. Health. It is proven that plants always improve our physical and mental health. What do plants need to grow? 1. Sunlight. The source of life on Earth is sunlight. It provides light to plants, so they make their energy source glucose and also release oxygen. This whole process or chemical reaction is known as photosynthesis. This reaction takes place in leaf cells. These leaf cells contain an important substance called the chloroplast. Each of these chloroplasts contains a green pigment known as chlorophyll. So for photosynthesis, important substances are chlorophyll, light, CO2 and water. 2. Water. Water is the essential element for a plant. Other elements like sunlight, soil, etc. have a substitute, but it is none when it comes to water. In simple words, there is no life without water. Some rare plants, water-grow plants known as succulents like aloe vera, jade plant, etc., need very little water to survive. In plant, water absorbs by the roots, travels through stems to the chloroplasts in the leaves. 3. Air. Plants use air for two important functions to make food and breath. Air contains gases like nitrogen, 78%, oxygen, 21%, carbon dioxide, 0.03%, and other rare gases. In photosynthesis, plants chemically combine carbon dioxide and water to produce glucose and oxygen. 4. Soil. A seed cannot grow in stone. It needs fertile soil. Plants need soil for two purposes: to carry water and micronutrients and to give support to roots, to stand still. Many minerals are needed in very little quantity. To create amino acids and protein, one important ingredient required is nitrogen. Although it abundant, 78% in the air, the plant cannot take it directly. For that, many plants have nodules on their roots. A nodule is home to some bacteria, and these bacteria can convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates. Now, a plant can absorb these nitrates to make amino acids and then protein. 5. Nutrition or fertilizer. Nutrients work as catalysts in a chemical reaction and help plants grow faster, especially better fruit, flower, or vegetable plants. The most popular nutrients that plants need are nitrogen, N, phosphorus, P, and potassium, K, collectively known as macronutrients, and small amounts of calcium, Ca, magnesium, Mg, and sulfur, S, are secondary nutrients. Micronutrients like iron, manganese, copper, zinc, molybdenum, silicone are required in extremely small quantities. 6. Correct temperature. Temperature is an important factor that affects the life of the plant. If the temperature is too high or too low, will cause abnormal growth and reduce the yield of plants. Correct temperature range is also decided by its natural habitat. The placement of an indoor plant in our house decides the temperature for our plant. Near the window, due to bright sunlight, is naturally a warmer place. Other darker location is preferred for cool or low temperature. 7. Moisture and humidity. The main difference in moisture and humidity is that moisture is water in a liquid state, and humidity is water in a gas state, vapor. The dry air and water vapor together called moist air. When air reaches saturation state and cannot take more vapor, it condenses as drops in the air to make moisture. 8. Seasonal cycles. If you try to grow lettuce or spinach in summer, they will give you very little production. It is because they are cold season crops. So seasons mean the right time and decide factors like sunlight, water, moisture, and temperature. In summer, days are long, so there are 10 to 12 hours of sunlight. In the rain, there is nothing but moisture and humidity and very low sunlight. It is the best time for the plantation of seeds. In winter, only 8 to 9 hours of sunlight is available, and also the temperature is also low. 9. Space. Sometimes even after correct sunlight, watering, and fertilizer, our production is very low. Do you know why? A correct space between plants is ignored. Everyone needs it. Every portion of the plant needs space, otherwise, there will be a completion to survive. 10. External agents. It is time to know some fun facts. There would be no chocolate if there weren't a certain type of bats in the tropical jungle. Because they responsible for the pollination of the cocoa plants. There was a time in China they wipe out entire species of the sparrow to save their crops. But as consequence, they lost their remaining yield because sparrows eat insects that are harmful to crops. Most flower plants depend on insect like a butterfly, bee for pollination.